Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of United Talks podcast. It's your host, DJ Pablo, as always, and I'm here to talk to you about some big news that Manchester United released yesterday that um, Amorim's five backroom team have arrived Manchester and they're going to start. This is straight off of United's official statement, and this is a major forward step for the club under Amorim's leadership um, to um, to basically break down for you. So I'm here to break it down for you, basically, um, about the five new coaches that are part of Ruben Amorim's staff, backroom staff for Manchester United. Basically, they're here to join with the other coaches like Darren Fletcher um, and the rest of them. I think there's like two more coaches that have been here, including Darren Fletcher, and then basically Ruben Amorim's five backroom staff, as well as Amorim himself. So they're trying to put together a very solid team um, to kind of like work with building a solid team that will work together and all of that. I'm not opposed to having a new backroom staff, but I'm also not opposed to not having a new backroom staff. Amarim could work with people that he knows and likes and he can work with and that will support him. And we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. Um, but as the new head coach of Manchester United, he has brought with him um, he has brought with him um, five new coaches of varying um, experiences, like his colleagues, to kind of help him shape Manchester United's future. These five individuals have been his key figures um, since he's been at different clubs in his previous clubs as well as Sporting Lisbon and Braga and Casapia, as the case may be. Now they are already ready to make their mark at Manchester United. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So we'll start with the first coach on our list. So basically, these images have been going around social media with um, people commenting on, them walking around Manchester. It's no new news that his visa has been approved and all of that. We just can't wait to watch him start. He's probably going to start today, Monday, the 18th of November. So, yeah, we look forward to what he's going to do. I know that there are some players who didn't go for the internationals, and there is Bruno Fernandes who got a yellow card, who's probably not going to play the next game. So he's been sent home early. So he's going to work with Ruben as well. So these are positive signs we like to see. I mean, Bruno's going to have some days to rest while he recuperates for the game against Ipswich Town and then the Europa League game against Bordeaux Glimt. So, first coach on our list is Carlos Fernandes. Carlos Fernandes, first coach on our list, is a 28, 29-year-old coach. Um, he has always been Ruben Amorim's right hand man. Um, he will take the role of assistant head coach. And at the age of just 29 years old, Fernandez has already worked with Amorim in Casapia, Braga, and Sporting Lisbon, or Sporting Club de Football, the Portugal, so Sporting CP. He's been Amorim's right hand man throughout, and their strong partnership will be crucial as they take on the challenge of the Premier League. It's a new terrain for both of them. But I believe that with such a young coach who is willing to kind of understand how the players feel already. Like communicate to the players on a very comfortable, confident level. That is a good sign for Manchester United to revamp the coaching staff, the back room, and the play style and the culture and all of that. So it's good. He's from Portugal. He's of Portuguese descent, and I believe communication is not going to be an issue for him and all of that. And the next we have on our list is a very experienced goalkeeping coach. Mind you, Carlos Fernandes was a goalkeeper at some point, I believe, in his playing days, but didn't play so long. But the next person is an experienced goalkeeping coach. And at the end of the video, I'll explain to you why I think this is a very good combination of both of coaches. So the next one we have is Jorge Vital. Jorge Vital um, is the new first team goalkeeper coach, and he has had a long history with Amorim. Dating back to his time at Braga. Um, he is 63 years old, and he's been leading he'll be leading the Manchester United goalkeeping department, working closely with Craig Mawson to develop top level performances from our goalkeepers. I believe this is going to be a positive move. Um, but let's see how that goes, because I've watched some clips online about how he about his coaching skills and style, and he's quite experienced. He's been doing this since 2001 in Sporting CP, in Sporting Braga. He's been back and forth Sporting Braga, both in the youth ranks and in the under 21s, and also in the first team. He's been first team head coach. He's gone to Sporting CP. He's gone back to Sporting Braga and back to Sporting CP. And since then till 2024, he's been doing this. So that's a lot of experience we have um, in the team. And together with Craig Mawson, I believe it's going to be a good combination. And the next we have is Adelio Candido. Adelio Candido. Candido is joining Manchester United first team coach pending a visa approval, which I think has already been um, completed by as at the time this video is going out. Um, at just 28 years, he's been a part of Amorim's journey from the very beginning. Bringing fresh ideas and a deep understanding of Ruben's philosophy, and I believe as well communication of that same philosophy to the players is very key. So his energy, his tactical knowledge will also be an asset to the squad. So let's believe that these young coaches will bring a different level of experience to the Manchester United squad, which is what we need. New ideas, fresh ideas. And he's been at different clubs. He's been assistant coach or assistant manager at different clubs, both in the youth ranks and in the first team ranks, basically Sporting as well, Sporting Braga and Casapia in the early days with Ruben Amorim. So yeah, you can see that there is a theme here. They're all Portuguese, and they've all had an association with either Sporting Lisbon or Sporting Braga. But yeah, let's keep going. Our next coach on the list is Emmanuel Ferro. Emmanuel Ferro is our next coach on the list. Who is the number 4 coach on the list, and Emanuel Ferro is another first team coach joining the fold. He's no stranger to Amorim, having worked together at Sporting and after crossing parts in Benfica, where Ruben was a player. With nearly a decade of experience at Sporting, Ferro's expertise in player development and tactics is a welcome addition to Manchester United. So Ferro has been at Sporting Lisbon or Sporting CP. Um, as an under 23 manager. He's been there as an assistant manager. He's also been there. He has also been at Esperance of Tunisia. He's also been at Benfica youth level under 17 manager and the rest. So it's an added experience, and he's 45 years of age. So that is also a mix of experience and youth as well. So they'll be at a different level. And finally, we move to what is a whole coaching team without one who is responsible for sports science, and that is um, Paulo Pereira. Paulo Pereira uh, he's a very experienced coach. This I can say from my research. He's a very experienced coach. He's the new physical performance coach. Pereira has worked with top clubs like Arsenal, which is, I think this is going to rattle Arsenal fans. It's going to rattle the Gunners. Liverpool, going to rattle the Scousers as well. And he's worked in Saudi Arabia and in the UAE. So he's got um, a wide variety of skills and experience, and he's been building his profile over time. He has coached at the highest level and I think I've seen some pictures in the internet of him being a physiotherapist in Arsenal and a physiotherapist at Liverpool. He's coached he's been a sports scientist. And I also saw a news online that he has a PhD in sports science. So he transitioned from a physiotherapist to a sports scientist. And now he's going to be physical performance coach at Manchester United. Um, he has worked with Sporting Lisbon as well, where he worked under Ruben Amorim. He's worked with Arsenal. He's worked with Al Jazeera and Ali, and in his early days, Liverpool and the rest. So he has a wealth of experience, and he's just 42 years old, and he's been around the world. Um, so basically, these are the five coaches that we have that are going to support Ruben um, in this journey on Manchester United, this new journey. These five new faces join an already strong backroom team that includes Darren Fletcher, as I said earlier, Andreas Georgeson, and Craig Mawson. Together, they are building a foundation for success at Manchester United under Ruben Amorim's leadership. Now, the thing about this is that um, it is interesting to see how far we are going as the leadership of Manchester United are building a strong team for the club. But one thing we can say for sure is that we have to be patient to see how we can build on what we already have and how we're going to achieve what we need to achieve as a club and as a team, and as a very strong team. We need to we need to be patient and be excited to like find a fine balance between patience and excitement at what we're building. um I'm not averse to basically having a brand new coaching team, as I said. But from this whole list, you can see there's a wide variety of experience levels and new tactical knowledge that we can see. So there's a wide variety of youth and experience. So from the 62-year-old to the 42 to 48-year-old to the 28-year-old. So these people are different levels, and you can tell that they are here to, you know, build a very formidable team for Manchester United. But I'm going to ask you, what do you think about these new additions to the coaching staff? Um, will this team help Manchester United get back to the top? Um, I'd like you to drop your thoughts and your comments below, as we always do. And don't forget to like this video to help the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell as well. Don't forget to share on your various social media platforms, and don't forget to follow United Talks Pod on all social media platforms. But tell me what you think about this new coaching setup, and are we going to achieve success with this new coaching setup? And if we are, what do you think is the minimum expectation this season? Please leave a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And then um, you will not miss any update on any videos that we release. Tell me what you think, and tell me what you feel about this, and tell me what your expectations are as always. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye, and God bless.